Good morning, students and Sairam. Let us learn a new chapter in EVS 1, that is lesson number 21, Management of Community Life. Now, the word management itself means you have to manage various things together to complete a given task on time. That is called management. So, management includes various process and various steps are involved in management. So, let us see what is management and how to do a perfect and proper management. What is management? To do any kind of work smoothly, management is required. Yes, children. Suppose your parents have given you a particular task, okay? Like you have to complete your homework within, you have got all the subjects homework and they have given you a time. They have just told you that you have to complete this homework within 3 hours. So now you will start thinking, how will I complete all my subjects homework in 3 hours? So first you will set a time that yes, from this to this time I will do this subject. Like suppose from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock I will complete 2 subjects in 1 hour. Then from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock I will complete another 2 subjects. So like that you will first set your mind for a particular thing. So that is managing. So what you are doing now, you are managing. You have started planning things out, how to do the work and complete it on time. So yes, children, that is management. Okay. The first step in management is to prepare an outline of how and when the work is to be done. How the work is to be done, when the work is to be done. In what manner you were going to do the homework. Are you will first pick up the subjects which are easy and which are faster you can do, so that you will pick up first. So what are you doing? You're preparing an outline of how and when the work is to be done. Okay. Third point, if you are going to be working in a group, the outline must be clearer and more detailed. Now suppose your group, friends of group are working, okay, so you need to prepare an outline and must be clear that you are going to do this subject, your another friend is going to do this subject, I am going to do this particular subject. So you have to divide the work when you are going to work in group, and you always have to keep a track of how much the work is completed by each person. So first you will prepare an outline and then you should be clear and detailed while distributing the work in the group. Okay. One has to decide what task each person will carry out. Each person must know clearly how to carry it out. Yes, when you are dividing the work, each and every person must be clear of the work given to that particular person. Okay, so he must know clearly, he must get an idea of the work clearly. Yes, I have to do this work, I have to complete it on this time, I have to use all those things in doing the work. So he or she must be clear when work is being divided to that particular person. Proper coordination has to be maintained among the people involved. Without coordination, the work, you will not have a track on what is completed and what is not completed. So you need to have proper coordination when you are working in groups with one another. We also need to make sure that each person is doing his or her work properly. Yes, there should be one person who takes initiative of checking the work which is going on and having, checking that whether that work is done properly or some mistakes are there. If mistakes are there, immediately that person should be informed that no, this is the wrong way, you have to correct it and do it again. So when you correct that person on time, when you correct it on time, then it saves time also. And when the finished work, when final work is there, that will be perfect. Okay, so you have to keep a check, you have to keep on checking whether the work I am doing is right or wrong. An estimate of amount of money needed for the work needs to be made in advance. A very easy example I give you: if your birthday party is there, first you will list down the number of people coming to your birthday party. Yes, your relatives, your friends, whoever you are going to call for your birthday party, you are going to write the names of all the people who are going to come. Then you are going to count Then according to that, you're going to arrange the eatables, the things which you're going to give them to eat in the birthday party. Okay, the amount of cake you require, the quantity of cake you require for your birthday party, and the money required for bringing all the things. That is called the estimate of the amount of money. Okay, so your birthday party also needs planning, also needs management. If it is managed properly, your parents manage your birthday party very well. Okay, so then your birthday goes very well, everything goes very smoothly in your birthday. If all these things are done properly, the work gets completed smoothly. Yes, and when it is your birthday party, each and every member of your family is doing some work. It is not only you or your mummy, but your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your uncle and aunt if they are staying with you. Okay, your cousins, they all do some of the other work, and they help to make your birthday party very exciting and very wonderful. If one person makes a mistake or slacks off on the job, the work does not get completed properly. Yes, if one also person makes mistake, okay, or if he or she leaves the work in between and he goes away, then the work does not get completed properly. So always you need to have coordination. You need to do checking whether the work is done properly or no, and then only everything will go on smoothly. Is management necessary even for small functions, children? Yes, a birthday party is a small function, so management is necessary even from small functions to bigger functions like wedding, okay, a big event. So management is very important, such as these. How important it must be in running a school. So now you know, school is not only, functioning properly or smoothly because of one person. Each and every person in school is equally important. From watchmen of the school, from the aunties of the school who clean the school, from the office staff, from the librarian, from the computer staff, teachers, students, principal, each and everyone is equally important for running the school smoothly. Okay, a town means a place where you are living. Management is important, like, there is garbage facility, you know there is drinking water facility. So these all things are managed. A district, a state, and then the country. See, a school is a small thing here. A town is little bigger than a school. A district is little bigger than a town. A state is bigger than a district. And a country is the biggest of all. So from small things to bigger things, management is very important. Similarly, to make sure that the school is to run smoothly, a school management committee is formed. Yes, children, every school has a school management committee known as PTA, that is Parents Teachers Association. Why is this PTA formed? To have a coordination between the parents and the teachers. What is going on in school, that parents should also be knowing. So this committee is called as PTA. Okay, and in Hindi it is known as Mata Palak Sangha. Okay, so the school management committee consists of parents, teachers, local experts, and students representatives also. Okay, so the students, they are the intermediate between the parents and the teachers. They communicate between the parents and the teachers, because teachers and parents hardly meet each other every day. Okay, so we only, teachers and parents come in, face to face when some meeting is there, or when the parent wants to meet the teacher, or when the teacher wants to meet the parent. Only during that time they talk to one another. But students, they always have, whatever message, if small things are there, teachers will pass on the message to the students will pass on the message to their parents. Okay, so it is like that. The committee tries to understand the difficulties of parents, students, and teachers. Yes, what does the committee do if the parent feel that this change has to be brought up in the school? So it is being passed It is being discussed in the committee, and then various measures are taken to bring that plan into action. It gives guidance so as to solve these difficulties. Okay, so they talk that this problem is there, we have to sort out in school. So then they talk, they have a meeting with one another, and then preventive measures and things are planned accordingly to uh, bring that thing into the school. If parents are requesting for more blackboards in the classroom, like one blackboard is there in every classroom, we have two blackboards. But if they want a bigger blackboard, okay, a huge big blackboard, then discussion will be made with all the teachers, all the students, student representative, then the principal, various teachers, and then if yes, then that blackboard will be set up in every classroom. So like that they discuss the problems, or sometimes they even talk about the progress. They even praise that yes, the school is doing very very well, we like to thank the school. So like that. Okay, it can be negative points also, it can be positive points also. It prepares and recommends of school development plan. Yes, the school management committee always thinks about the development of the school, how a school can be developed more and more, how it can progress more and more. It keeps an eye on the regular attendance of students, teachers in the school. Yes, as teacher takes your attendance in the class every day when you come to school, same way teachers attendance is also maintained in the office, school office. It helps in carrying out schemes such as midday meal. Now in government schools, the government provides midday meal to the government schools means where the education is provided free for the students for primary section. In some of the government schools, midday lunch or midday meal is provided to the students. It consists of, it can be roti, sabji, dal, rice, basic, food which is required, nutritious food which is required for the growth of the children. Because children coming to these schools, majority of them are poor, they don't get proper nutrition. So government has made a facility to provide this lunch in many of those government schools, so that students can get proper food at least one time in a day. In this way, teachers and parents work together through the school management committee to ensure the all-round development of the students. Our main aim, the school's aim, is that the students should be happy, the students should be satisfied of whatever knowledge they are getting, and they should get always the perfect and the best knowledge. So they are working always on that. Okay, they are working for the benefit of the students always. So children, we have a recap of what we studied today. We studied what is management. Management is required from smaller functions to bigger functions. Okay, and in management there are various things which you have to keep in mind while managing. I told you an example of a birthday party or a picnic. Suppose take an example of a picnic. You are going for a family picnic. So first, the head of the family counts the number of people in the family. Then accordingly he will arrange a mode of transport to reach that particular destination, picnic destination. Then the amount of money required for the picnic, then what all things have to be carried for the picnic, what all things are essentials for the picnic, that you will plan accordingly. So what is this you are managing? This is called management. So from smaller functions to bigger functions, management is very very important. Importance of management, the things which you have to keep in mind while managing. You have to keep checking the work, if it is the work is done properly or no. Okay, or if any mistake is there, you have to do the correction on time. Working, and the third one which we saw is working of school management committee, how a school management committee works and what is the benefit of the school management committee for the school. Okay, so we saw three things in today's video. This is not the end of the chapter, we are going to see one more video of this lesson. Students, thank you for listening to me carefully. Goodbye and take care.